Next up, we have another amazing speaker who's going to join us. That is Ben Murray Bruce, who is a business magnate and the founder of the Silverbird Group. He has done so much in Nigeria. I think everyone knows, that he founded the Cineplex, the Screen Cineplex in Nigeria, Silverbird Cinemas, the first Black Africa Miss World in 2001. We're very impressed and excited to have Mr. Ben Bruce here. Mr. Bruce, would you please turn on your video and turn on your screen now, if he is here? Mr. Wonderful. Hello.
Can you see me? It's Brian Hammond doing
you,
this.
But we can hear you.
It's Brian Hammond. He's the one setting this up. That's Shalak's husband. So if this doesn't work, it's the Agagu family, not me. He's in front of me. Okay. Can you see me now?
Now we see you. Wonderful.
How you guys doing? Can I proceed?
You may proceed. Thank you.
First of all, it's a great pleasure to be here. Great respect for the Agagu family. Olusegun Agagu was my very good friend when he was minister and governor, and I love the family dearly. Governor Shonwolu, nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Last time I saw you was at an art festival, and you're a very classy guy, so I like you a lot. And I think you're going to bring a lot of culture to Lagos State. And next time I see you, I want to see you at the Africa Shrine with Femi Kuti, and I want to see you dancing with your wife. President Ortega, great presentation. Had a great time watching you. So let me explain to you. See, culture is important in the world, and I agree. But you need to understand something. Culture is like a relay race, right? You look at 100 years ago, it was European culture. Then it switched to American culture. Then it switched to South American culture. Now, the world is talking about Africa. It's Africa they want to see, Nigerian culture, Nigerian music, Nigerian movies, Nigerian everything. If you notice, I skipped Asia, because the world is probably not going to be excited about Chinese culture. I skipped Saudi Arabia, and I skipped a lot of those countries, because some cultures you can sell, some cultures you can't sell. Some people can appeal to you, some people don't appeal to you. There's nothing you can do. It's not about who the president of the country is. It doesn't matter who you are. 50 years ago, if you say black is beautiful, they said you're crazy. You remember, in the 40s and the 50s, black artists played great music, but they had to put a white man on the cover because they couldn't sell the records if a black face was on the album cover. That was what happened at the time. If you take Nigeria as an example, from the time we gained independence to 1914 to 1960, the various things that happened, Nigeria is unique in Africa because I can't explain it, but the DNA of a Nigerian is different from the DNA of a Togolese, a Cameroonian, and the other African countries. For instance, in the 50s, the European heavyweight champion of the world came to Lagos. He was the British Empire champion. He came to Nigeria. He came to West Africa, went to Gold Coast, which is Ghana today, went to Freetown, which is Sierra Leone, and he said, I'll give you 3 guineas, 3 pounds and 3 shillings. If you can last 3 rounds with me, I'm the world heavyweight champion. He went to Gold Coast, he knocked out all the Ghanaians, he went to Freetown, Liberia, knocked out everybody. He came to Lagos and said, listen, I'll give you 3 pounds and 3 shillings if you can last 3 rounds with me. And I'm giving you this example to understand the spirit of Nigeria. A young kid, skinny little kid, got into the ring. He wanted 3 pounds and 3 shillings. He got into the ring, started shadow boxing, and he knocked out the world champion. This kid in Lagos later on became the first man in the history of the world to become the middleweight and light heavyweight champion of the world in 66 and 67. His name is Dick Tiger. Okay, that is the spirit of Nigeria. You had Ogambasi, you had Dick Tiger. An American came to Nigeria once and saw a guy playing soccer, took him to Houston. His name, Akeem Olajuwon, recognized one of the 50 greatest basketball players in the world. So the spirit of Nigeria is difficult to explain. The first African to win an Oscar or a Grammy, whatever it is going to come from Nigeria. It's not going to come from Senegal. It's not going to come from Benin Republic. It's not going to come from those countries. I don't know what the DNA is. What we have in Nigeria, you can't buy it. The spirit that we have, the aggressiveness that we have. I always tell people, we're talking about culture. There are two great nations in the world. Two great nations in the world. These two great nations are populated by people with the same characteristics. They are brash, they are arrogant, they are conceited, they are crazy, they are loud, they are obnoxious. And the two countries are the United States of America and Nigeria. And these two countries, because of the way they are, these two countries are the only countries in the world that will sell their culture to the world. They will dominate the world with their culture. It is just who we are. We're crazy people, right? Because of the DNA that we have, because of what we drink and who knows what that is, we will come up with the next dance step that will take over the world. We will come up with the next movie star that will take over the world. In America today, we have more Nigerian doctors than African-American doctors. So it's not just about culture for the arts, to sing and dance or to jump and run and to knock somebody out in a boxing ring. It's just the way we are. So Nigerians will dominate the United States of America in medicine. There are Nigerians in NASA. They'll go to the moon, they'll go to space. There are Nigerians developing resistant drugs in the pharmaceutical profession. There are Nigerians in every sphere of life. And I'm not trying to make other nations jealous. One day I was talking to the former president of Ghana, and he said to me, the Nigerian spirit is unbelievable. He said, my country, people are gentle. Nigerians cut the line, they jump in front, they take charge, they fight, they quarrel. But that's who we are. That's the talent we have. But if you're building a house, don't get a Nigerian to lay the tiles. The tiles will be crooked. We are not good in the service industry. The service industry, forget it. You get a Nigerian to lay tiles, the house will cold, the lines will never be straight. We get a Nigerian to own the house, it'll be a terrific house, but don't ask him to lay the tiles. We must recognize culturally across the world that there's certain talents we have and certain talents we don't have. We can't have everything. Like I said, this is the relay race. Leg 1, Europe. Leg 2, North America. Leg 3, South America. Remember, just think through the last 100 years. There was a time the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, all the music, all the beauty, everything in the world, everything you thought about came from Europe. Then it switched to North America. And Americans were having a great time. Then all of a sudden, American companies started buying South American companies. They started buying South American radio stations, South American TV stations, and what happened? There was an explosion of South American music. All of a sudden, it was South American music. If you look at the pageant industry, in the last 20 years, check all the winners. It's always from Colombia, Venezuela, Nicaragua, all those countries. So are you telling me that South American women, all of a sudden, are the most beautiful women in the world? 20 years earlier, it was North America. 50 years earlier, it was Europe. And now, and if you think of South America, how come they're recognized as having the most beautiful women in the world? Mixed blood, okay? Your next beauty queen is not gonna come from Norway. Your next beauty queen is not gonna come from Sweden. There's too much inbreeding. That's not gonna happen. Now, the world is looking at Africa. All the companies wanna invest in Africa from a cultural point of view, from an economic point of view, from materials beneath the earth, and from the sheer zeal and excitement we bring to the world. And when they come to Africa, remember, it depends on what your investments refer. If it's a service industry, it's gonna be in South Africa. It's gonna be in Ghana, it's gonna be in Togo. If it's manufacturing, if it's about that Nigerian spirit, then it's gonna be in Nigeria. If you wanna make a lot of money, you're gonna make more money in Nigeria than any country in the world. We have free-spirited people. So you ask the question, what has culture got to do with this? A lot. It is who we are. Since 1914, it is who we are. I gave examples of Dick Tag, I gave examples of Akim Olajuwon, and give examples of stationery stores. By the way, Governor, you don't have a football team in Lagos. So after this, I'd like to start up a football team. We call it the Agagu football team, Agagu Babes. And they'll play at the Unicon Stadium. And we're going to win the Challenge Cup, okay? We're going to win the Challenge Cup and the Africa Cup. I used to be a fan of stationery stores, and I had a seat at Onikon Stadium for about 5 years. I was there every day. And I'm glad you're fixing the stadium. So Agagu United, we're going to have a football team there, and I'm going to be the manager. So get ready. Now, and take Nigeria as an example. If I was to put a football team, I will put the Yorubas in front. I'll put the Yorubas in front, the attacking. I will put the Hausas and the Igbos in the defense, and I'll put the South in the middle. People say, why do I put the Yorubas in front? Because they're an exciting race. They will dribble, they will dance. They're exciting, they will score the goals. I'll put the Igbos and the Hausas at the back. When you want to score the goals, they'll break all your legs. So that'll be a good team. And the South people in the middle. There's something special about us. And I'm telling you, so if you look at pageant, for instance, we don't have queens from the North. Because there's, from a cultural point of view and from a religious point of view, the girls cannot participate. If they participated, we'd win Miss World, Miss Universe every single year. So sometimes, so there's certain things you can't do. Take Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a beautiful country, but it's a repressed economy. And therefore, there'll be very little creativity in Saudi Arabia. China, 1.4 billion people, 1.2 billion people, I don't know what the population is, but because it's repressed, superstars are not going to come from China. That's not what's going to happen. Nigeria is a free country, regardless of what people say. It's a beautiful country, it's a free country, it's a great country. The next superstar will be a Nigerian, guaranteed, without a doubt. The next Grammy Award winner will be a Nigerian. The first Black African to land in space will be a Nigerian. The richest man in the world will be a Nigerian. It is going to be Nigeria because of who we are. Governor, you may say, what do we drink? I don't know. Why are we like this? I don't know. Togo is next door. They don't have that talent. Benin is next door. They don't have that talent. Ghana is next door. That talent don't exist. South Africa is around the corner. That talent don't exist. It is who we are. It is why we're an exciting people. It is why Nigeria are the happiest people in the world. And it is why Nigeria will dominate the world in whatever we choose to be. Thank you all very much.
Wow. Thank you so much.